Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Today I'll be reviewing Freezing the anime, so stick around, guys. Alright, Freezing was released early 2011. To me, those years of anime were mostly filled with a lot of harems. You know, you had fucking Sekiri, fucking Girls Bravo, anime like that, where there were a lot of girls, one guy, and a lot more nudity actually. Freezing, I actually found was like a diamond in the rough in that era of anime. Yes, there's nudity, but it's not really what you're focused on. You're focused on the lore of the world, how these girls and guys basically protect the whole world from novas, which are some kind of paranormal or parallel creatures coming to attack the human race. So they do a very good job explaining the lore in the first couple episodes, introducing the characters, stuff like that, which is awesome. That's what I look for in my animes. I don't like just being thrown in and I'm like fucking lost and shit, you know. But they don't do that here, like other animes, not to mention later on. But like I said, the fighting that was awesome as well. I haven't seen an anime with great fighting shit since fuck Sekiri probably. But yeah, so how it starts. I'm start reviewing the characters. Our first character, of course, is Satellizer L. Bridget, main character, most powerful Pandora, which is what they call the girls that have stigmatas, which I'll explain later on. I found out she has six. At first, it was six stigmatas, and two were from Pandora that died, which ends up being related to the guy she wants to be basically hooked up with. I'll explain more later. She's very powerful. She wields two blades. She's super fast. Second year student there. Top ranked. Well, almost. She got beaten at the end, but it wasn't really her fault. She's very hot, beautiful blonde. She's really a badass until like she gets touched right here in this scene, and then she gets all girly and shit. But normally she's like this, slicing motherfuckers up and not really caring, just trying to be number one. She was told growing up by her mom to always never give up, and we basically see that in this scene coming up.
Mom, no. From now on, you have to be stronger than anyone. You can't ever give in. Be proud of who you are. Don't lose yourself, and don't lose to anyone else. Never give up, Satella. Be strong. Be strong.
I told you, I won't lose. I won't kneel to you. Not today. Not ever.
No way.
Her injuries are all healing.
All right, so we come to the main male protagonist of the story. He is related to one of the Pandoras that became a legend. She defeated one of the giant fucking Novas, and he came into the school following in her footsteps. I'll explain more on what the males do in this world later on. He's basically a what up kid, going to go study, trying to help the world, basically help a Pandora out later on. He of course runs into El Bridget. She looks a lot like his old sister, the one that died, who was a hero. So he ends up having an attachment to her. Later, he finds out their secrets. I'm not going to give them away. Not too many spoilers. Other than that, he's able to cast a freezing area, which is rare for students in first years, let alone not being able to cast. You can't cast them without having it in a writing bar set. I'll explain all that later. But basically, he's able to cast fields without being connected to any of the Pandoras, which is really weird.
It's you, isn't it? Kazuha! still alive!
Alright, and we have Rana Linchen, also very hot and attractive young Pandora. She doesn't come out to like episode 5, I want to say. She has, from what I can remember, at least 3 stigmatas. Not sure. That's what I saw. She's a close range fighter, fists mostly. Comes from Tibet, I believe. Very, very attractive character, like I said. She falls in love with Aoya. I can't really say his name. Main character dude. And basically becomes a rival for fucking Satellizer.
Please understand, Mr. Kazuya, you are a very special person to me, so it does not bother me at all.
Fine, I get it already. I'll call you Rana.
It is such a sweet sound to hear coming from your sweet lips.
So Ganessa Roland, another Pandora. She uses chains with fucking giant little pyramids. She calls herself the Binding Queen. She's actually a bitch at first, but then you get to know later on, and she becomes best friends with Satellizer and all the other girls. She ends up being ranked number 1 in the second year. She beats Satellizer thanks to Aoi for fucking that shit up. She becomes partners with Arthur, which I'll introduce later on right here. Other than that, she's really hot. She fights very well. She's not as advanced as Satellizer because Satellizer studies some moves from the upperclassmen, but she holds her own, especially in battles.
What?
Nothing. It's just that guarding such an important artifact is the perfect assignment for me since I am the highest ranked second year. So it seems including the number 2 student and some backwater hick is a bit superfluous.
Who are you calling a backwater hick?
Alright, so here we have Ganessa's partner, Arthur Clipton, which becomes best friends with Kazuya Aoi. They basically live in the same dorm. They hang out together. Gives them advice. He knows a lot about the ladies, so, listen to this dude.
She may be a Pandora, but she doesn't trust limiters at all. Pick that girl as your big sister, and you might not live long enough to regret it.
Wait, my big sister?
That's what you call your Pandora.
I see.
I made sure to choose carefully, so my big sister isn't weird or violent or anything like that. On the contrary, she's pretty and smart, and she's always nice to me.
Okay.
Alright, Kaho Hiiragi is actually the class rep for Kazuya and Arthur. She doesn't have a partner yet because these first years don't get partners until they become second years. But she tries hard and she gets down. I mean, the scene coming up, she tries to defend her friends, even though she's not really that powerful.
Don't care if you are all upperclassmen. If you're looking for a fight, I'd be more than happy to oblige!
You little bitch.
Say goodbye, you mouthy little
Alright, here's someone very interesting. Chiffon Fairchild, basically the president of the school. She's actually ranked number 1 in the entire school for 3rd years. So that means she's very powerful. Yes, she acts very scared of Satellizer and shit goes down. I mean, take a look at this scene.
How could she do something like this?
I order you to put away your Volt weapon and step away from me, Abby, this instant! Remember that I'm student council president!
Just in time. Thank goodness.
Well, it's just a clear violation of school regulations, so I'd be eternally grateful if she would comply with my instructions right about now.
But she also has her dark side, because she is ranked number 1 for a reason. Hate to see her in a fight.
I'm Chiffon Fairchild, 3rd year, rank 1. The unparalleled monster.
And of course we have the VP, Tycee Fenriel. She's ranked number 3 in the 3rd year class. She follows the president around all the time. Not really much of a role in the anime, but
Nice to meet you, I'm Tycee Fennel, 3rd year, rank 3, the silent confidant.
And we have Elizabeth Mabley, very hot, very strong, rank 2, below the president. She has her own personal hit squad, which I'll go over right now. But yeah, she's really hot.
You now face second-ranked 3rd year, executor of ingenious schemes, Elizabeth Mabley. Prepare to die.
And of course you have Elizabeth's second in command, Attia Simmons. She plans everything for basically the 3rd years to mess around with this freshman. Definitely would ask her out first. And she's ranked number 6 among the third year. So she's powerful, but we never really see her fight.
If you're not up for it, you can always say no, but that would mean admitting defeat, and I would be the victor of the duel.
I will accept your challenge!
Wait, are you sure you want to do this?
No matter what form a battle may take, I will never admit defeat!
I'll be looking forward to it. And just so you know, you'll need more than big jugs to beat me.
Jugs?
Alright, so we have Arnett McMillan, very hot girl. She fights Satellizer. She's ranked 4th in the third years, very powerful, fast as fuck. Satellizer beats her, but she stands back up to fight, but then the fight stops. So it's a draw. It's a draw.
Nice try, second year, but you won't catch me off guard again. Bolt weapon deployed. Side Isn't it cute? Once I get a hold of this, I just can't control myself.
Here we have Creo Brand, always next to fucking Arnett. They always fight together. She's a close fist type fighter. She's ranked 5th, I believe. And I would definitely ask her out as well. Fucking hot as fuck. They all are, dude. Come on. But yeah.
I hate to fight someone who's already injured, but somebody needs to teach you underclassmen a little etiquette. Try not to take it personally, okay?
Do not assume you shall...
And here we have someone interesting from third years, ranked 7th, Ingrid Bernstein. She believes that she has to punish and keep order of any lower class Pandora or freshmen due to the fact that her friend was killed due to incompetence of freshmen. That's just she believes, until she learns the truth of how she really died.
I happen to agree with him.
What do you mean?
When the first years left Marin, she never called them back into formation because she told them to run. Marin could have gotten away, but she stayed behind. She wanted to give the underclassmen a chance to escape, even at the cost of her own life.
What little girls? The first years. Oh, yeah. They all made it out okay.
Here we have like the most seductress girl in the fucking anime called Miyabi Kanazuki. They call her the Limiter Eater. Hot as fuck. Would go out with her. She'd probably throw me away afterwards.
But the question remains, is he qualified to receive my blessings? Show me. Oh my. He is rather cute, isn't he? I, Miyabi Kanazuki, deem him worthy to receive baptism. As the Limiter Eater, it's my job to gobble him up.
Now we have Yumi Kim, teacher. She teaches the new Pandoras and Limiters about the past. She's an old Pandora fighter. Fought alongside Kazuya's sister, and also Elise Schmitz also fought alongside her. She's now a medic and treats all the Pandoras that were wounded. They're both hot, and I would ask them both out.
Sorry it took me so long. Yumi!
She's a mysterious character, Sister Margaret. She's in charge of the whole school and all the Pandora. She knows all the secrets, even some that she's revealed throughout the show that I'm still trying to see if they're true or not. That's all I have to say about her. Cathy Lockharte, top-ranked East Genetics Pandora. She has, just like Satellizer, some stigma donated from Aoi, Kazuya's sister.
I may seem strong, but I don't think I'm suited to that life. I'd like to pass my secrets on to someone more deserving.
Why would you say that?
I actually want to be a novelist.
Alright, here we have Aika Takeuchi, Audrey Duval, and Tris McKenzie. 3 second-year ranks, top 5, I believe, besides, Satellizer and, what's her name? They were pissed off that they were beaten by Satellizer, so they try to get revenge by beating up on Kazuya and his friends. Funny.
You should watch where you're going, first year.
Alright, we come to Kazuya Aoi, which is Kazuya's sister, the one that died, became a fucking legend among Pandoras. She sacrificed her life. We get the whole story in the beginning. Be awesome if she was in the show. That's all I have to say.
Because we're the only ones who can defeat the Nova. And all of those hopes give me strength. That's why I promise I won't lose.
And that was the last time I ever saw my sister, Kazuha.
Saved everyone.
And we come to the villains of the show. They didn't really come out that much in the show in the beginning and in the end. They're called Novas. They're, like I said, supernatural beings from another dimension. They come in, usually only one at a time, never come in a group. That's what's shocking at the end of the season when four show up and work together. They basically look like this model. I don't know where the other model came from, like a training exercise, but normally come as this S-Class Novas. They never really attacked or anything. They just walked around looking for shit. Then they discovered that they can, they can fucking do weird shit at the end when they're working together. They could fucking shoot a beam, as you can see right here, to fucking level fucking entire fucking blocks. Use tentacles to trap and absorb them. Which is fucked up because, they use Pandoras to defeat the fucking Novas. Then later on, they absorb the entire person, and you never will see them, they're lost, and then eventually they be able to use the fucking Pandoras to basically, fucking attack other Pandoras, which is fucked up. Anyways, the show. So, like I said, they explain everything before the movie. The show, so you're not lost. They explain what a Pandora is, what limiters do, what an Orion bar set is, why they need partners, why the Nova here. They kind of know. There's a secret group at the end of the show. Shows some doctor. Maybe the next season will explain that. Freezing vibration. Like I said, fighting is awesome. Supporting cast is amazing. Actually, they're interesting as well as the main cast, which is awesome. Visuals is amazing. The art's awesome. Even the sexual scenes are amazing. I'm all into that, but they're actually not too sexual, but not less sexual. You know what I mean? It's just right. It's just the right amount of sexy. I would have liked to know more about the outside world from the, genetic school. That's all we really get, just school, and then the fighting, and then we learned that conventional weapons don't work on Novas. You see right there, the missiles only do shit. So really, they more depend on the Pandoras and the limiters to be able to attack. And of course, Pandoras have secrets of their own. You find out that they're actually, the sacrets and shit come from a being who basically came out of the Nova, and they basically are Novas themselves. That's why they were able to control and shit like that. It's awesome. It's like a circle, goes around and around. Pretty good. Like I said, the show was amazing. During the time frame that it came out, like I said, there was a lot of harems and a lot of the shows like that with a lot of nudity. Shit, I'll review them later. But overall, this show was amazing with the story, the fighting, the friendship. Everything was built upon that. I would say this is definitely a female anime, besides the nudity and shit. But strong female roles, definitely all that shit. Definitely recommend this one. I will see season 2 and review it, but overall this one gets an 8 out of 10, man. Hell yeah. I would be a 9 out of 10, but like I said, you don't really find out anything outside of the school, shit like that. Maybe going back in the starting from when the other teachers were younger and their lives and shit. They talk about the Chevaliers, which is basically elite Pandora that they could graduate and become, but we never see them in this season. Shit like that. I mean, they could include it. But maybe it's free in the season 2. We'll see it. But thanks for watching, and I'll review the next season and put it out there so you guys can enjoy. Hit that like and subscribe if you want. Thanks.